Okay.
Put this shit back together.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me. About to go in. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. About to go in.
This is a review of my Nerf Fortnite Modified HCE. The Nerf HCE is a gun in the Fortnite series that was based off the real-life gun of a hand cannon. So I took the gun, modified it, and painted it gold, so it looks like the golden gun from Call of Duty. So I'll go over the modifications, the paint job, then I'll show you it firing. So internal modifications are pretty simple. I removed the air restrictor because when I put the gun back together, I was fiddling with it a little bit and the air restrictor flew out, and I tried to put it back in, but I couldn't be bothered. So it doesn't have an air restrictor, so you can't dry fire the gun, but with the added benefit of like a little bit of increased performance, doesn't really matter. Wasn't really meant to happen, but it is what it is. Apart from that, I didn't actually modify the gun at all. It's got the standard spring in there, and I didn't change anything else. But I think this is more of a cool looking piece rather than a, modified shooting hard gun. So talking about looking cool, I'll go over the paint job. So I started the paint job with a Dulux Max primer. This is the first time I've used it, and it works pretty well. I think it actually does work pretty well. It is a clear primer, so if you miss a spot, it is actually just clear. It works pretty well. This is my first time using it, because normally I just use like a paint and prime, but I thought this was a little bit better. I then went with a Dulux Matte Bright Finish, like gold. And this is the color you see on top here. This is really nice. It works really well. But I did have a bit of weird, this whole paint job was a bit weird. So I'll talk more about it in a sec. And then I accidentally finished it up with a Dulux Matte Clear Coat. Kind of regret doing that because I'll tell you. So I had the gun, I painted it with the primer, and since it's in winter in Australia, surprise, surprise, there's another hemisphere in the world, but it's winter, so it's not very good conditions to paint. So it was in the colder conditions, and I was struggling to find days that were warm to paint in. So I did the primer, it went all well. Then the gold took I think close to 4 coats to apply a good gold, so it covered everything, because it didn't apply like a normal coat, even though I put the primer on. And I did paint one bit accidentally without primering it, and it messed it up really badly. It's actually the rear part of the slide. I had to use acetone to take the paint up and do it again. So I was finding, the gold didn't apply the best, and I had it sitting there. I was like, okay, I did some gold. I've been doing a lot of gold clear coats and then letting it sit in the garage overnight to dry. Then I went to clear coat the thing. I was like, I'm just going to clear coat it, right? And I didn't actually record this because I should have recorded the clear coat, right? But I forgot to record this. And I'm clear coating, right? I'm clear coating, and I check. I'm like, wait, I didn't go grab the clear coat from the garage. And I turn, and I see it's the primer. I accidentally primed on top of the gold. And you might be like, blah, blah, blah. It says primer there on the cap, and it says it there. They both have clear caps. Shut up. So I accidentally primed on top of the gold. So I ring my grandpa. I'm like, he's a panel beater by trade. I'm like, yo, what do I do? I'm like, please help me. So he's like, let it dry. It's clear. Don't worry about it, right? He's like, prime on top of it. He's like, clear on top, right? I was like, hey, I'm going to do a good clear coat now. I was a bit mad. So I actually got the clear coat now. This is almost empty now. I got the clear coat, and I start clearing it. And I'm like, okay, it looks nice. And I wanted to do a good clear coat because I know this is going to this is going to slide a lot during operations. So I'm going to do a good clear coat. Then it looked like absolute garbage. It looked terrible. Like it looked gold, but didn't appear gold. It was terrible. And that sat upstairs for about a week. I'm like, will I, won't I? Do I do a video or not? And I couldn't live with it. So I went out, I got the gold plate spray pen out, and I just sprayed it. Like, I probably used a bit too much on the last coat. It's a bit bubbly, and it's not super like nicely applied, but at least it shines now. It actually does. It actually looks more like the gun from the from Call of Duty. Yeah, so and then there's no clear coat on this anymore. So this is just the gold, and it's pretty nice. It looks nice and glossy. I left a few things unpainted. This is actually one piece here, and this is two pieces here, and to make it look like the real gun. Like, so this is how the gun looks like in the game. It's not fully gold, and obviously I left the Fortnite name unpainted as I didn't want that showing. But apart from that, it was definitely an interesting experience learning to use new paints. The gold definitely applied like nothing I've ever done before. I don't think I have much gold left, so I don't think you'll be getting any more golden guns anytime soon. The primer was alright, I'll probably use that again, but the clear was a bit meh. So, apart from that, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm actually happy with how it turns out now. It looks very nice, and if I show you up close, actually, it looks does look very nice up front. So it looks very nice now, but I am happy with how it turns out now. The slide operation is a bit rough now because there's a lot more friction because I painted the back here, so I wanted it to actually slide. I wanted it to look like the real gun. It does fire the regular mega darts right here, so it's nothing. It hasn't changed. It's just a regular gun. I have no idea where that went, but sure. Yeah, so it's working pretty cool. So I'll show you it firing.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
All in all, I'm extremely happy with the gun. The gun shoots well enough, despite the slight bit of usage with the slide sometimes. But all in all, I'm so happy with the gun. The gun actually turned out how I wanted it to. It actually shines. It's a golden gun. Because before I put the clear coat on it, and it was matte clear coat, and it was kind of gloss, and it really took away that gloss. I painted it again, and now it really looks nice. So all in all, I'm really happy with how it looks in terms of just being a gun, and also how it looks as a replica to a actual golden Desert Eagle. I don't know how real a golden Desert Eagle is in terms of firearms, but I know the Desert Eagle or hand cannon is a real gun. And I definitely know in Call of Duty there is a golden Desert Eagle or golden hand cannon. So I'm so happy with the project. It turned out really, really nice, except for a slight bit of roughness as you prime. But I'm so happy with it. This is more just a piece that you held onto, and this is kind of my gun for 100 subscribers. So thanks, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. And if you'd like to purchase a Nerf HCE, if I can find a purchase link, they are kind of being phased out. If I can find a purchase link, and I'll put one in the description box below, as well as all the paints and components I used. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.